Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here, watching a little Georgia Notre Dame. I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Started off on defense. Georgia was pretty good against a very decent Notre Dame offense. Georgia up front, pretty strong. Secondary, really fast. Take a look.
Okay, here's Georgia's defense in a 3-4 look when the offense has everybody kind of bunched up here on and near the hashes. So what they do is they get those 7 guys in the box defensively, walk another in there. Snap of the ball, you get play action. They're going to zone behind it and let a guy get loose across the formation. Got open early in this game. So here's a 3rd and 8 against Georgia's defense, and they only put 3 down linemen in there with their hands on the ground. A couple guys standing up in the middle in the third, so it's kind of a 3-3-5, that 3-3 stack, and Notre Dame is going to zone read it and try to read this backside guy. And quarterback kind of sees the read. What they're doing is twisting, so the end comes down inside. He's trying to get to the outside. It looks like a keep for him, so he does. Those 2 guys have pushed everything back here, bottled it up. Backside guy going to come slamming down in there and blow up the play. Here's an example of Georgia generating a little inside pressure with a twist. Defensive tackle slamming down in there, guy coming around. And this is a pass play, a little play action. They're trying to hit the slant up here, right? And the linebacker just sits on it. So when the quarterback has to wait for the receiver to get behind the linebacker, the pressure is already there and causes problems. There it starts. He's inside. He's coming around. Barely see it up here. He's had to wait on the slant to come behind the linebacker, so he double clutches, and by that time they've got him. Another example in this game of 3rd and long, and they go with 3 down and 3 linebackers, 1, 2, 3. And so it's that 3-3-5 nickel deal. But I want to watch everybody run to the football. 3-man rush. He's got to throw it underneath, and look at them swarm the football and everybody run. Reminds me of Mississippi State's defense. You'll have 3-4 guys hitting the ball and guys with high numbers chasing them down the field, all trying to get there. An example of answering the question, is Georgia physical up front of their defensive front? That is Tyler Clark, a sophomore. Watch what he does to the offensive guard. Hate to pick on the guy, but watch him again. Upon contact, and the offensive guard is off his feet. It's manhandling an offensive lineman right there.
Offensively, Georgia's been playing this freshman quarterback, Jake Fromm, doing a pretty good job, and it's all built around those running backs, Nick Chubb, Sony Michel. And against Notre Dame, they kind of squeezed down their passing game, but used a bunch of different formations in their run game.
All right, Georgia's offense, they really use a bunch of different looks. They can spread you out, spread offense. It's a little more pro style, 2-by-1, 3 receivers on the field. They will use a fullback. In this case, that's a tight end, and they're just going to go a little hitch out here and go. They threw a bunch of underneath short routes early in the game. They're trying to catch Notre Dame looking. So he pumps the hitch and then throw it up top. Here's red zone for Georgia in this ball game, and you got it all bunched up like a short yardage situation, but it's not. It's just 1st and 10, and this is old-fashioned toss sweep. You got tight end, and fullback in the ball game. Well, they're going to block it. Tight end up on the end. H-back goes back to the backside, and they're going to lead it right here with that fullback on a toss sweep. The key is Notre Dame is winning the physical battles at the point of attack. They stop it up. Here's a good example of Georgia trying to simplify a read for the freshman quarterback in this game against Notre Dame on 3rd and 7. So they go 3 receiver side, and they're going to give him an opportunity with a hitch on the outside to read that corner, high-low him. This is Mecole Hardman, a freshman receiver. They're trying to get him over the top and keep this receiver underneath. So all he's got to do is read that corner. If he stays up, you throw the deep ball, and that's what happens. And he's got arm strength. Puts it on him, just got to make that catch. Here's a bread and butter zone blocking scheme with a great running back in Sony Michel. Take a look how it works. This is exactly what they want. When they show the ball here, is for this linebacker to step up in that gap in his face, because what they want, zone leverage, and they actually want him coming out what is that backside gap. And there it is. So linebacker has stepped in. The gap is there. 2 offensive linemen winning. And the third part of it, receiver gets down inside. He's going to pick him off. But what you see is it doesn't even really require a block because Sony Michel is so fast and physical. Another example of all the different looks they'll throw at you on offense for Georgia. Tight end and double wings. This is a freshman running back, DeAndre Swift. So speed sweep coming back this way. You know, everybody's focused on Chubb and Sony Michel. Look at these. As soon as they see quarterback turn, they're still watching that guy, and he's out the gate on the backside. Really physical block by the wide receiver as well. Wide receivers at Georgia do a nice job blocking. You know, he gets down there. You get a face mask to boot. This is late in the game, an important drive for Georgia, and that put them in scoring position. This is the go-ahead winning touchdown, 2nd and goal in this ball game. They're going to zone it back here, and the formation down here in the goal line with the safety walked up has already told the quarterback that it's going to be a give on the backside. So there's the give, and you have a great block by the tackle, and the guard is doing his job as well. They've provided the lane. Notre Dame needs this linebacker, both of them, really to start to fill, but the speed of Sony Michel kind of just neutralizes all that. It shows you that once you get this happening on the line of scrimmage, this guy is going to make yards every time.
So all in all, you want my opinion, I think Georgia's good. I think they're really athletic. They're very fast. They're big and physical on defense. And they can run the ball offensively. So I think Saturday night in Athens could be a real slugfest. And I think it could go either way. Looking forward to it. See you then. Hey, if you like this, follow my Facebook page, would you? Just click that. And then also share it with your friends. I appreciate that. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. I am Radio Wyatt. See you next time.